Okay. We have to talk about this. Oh god. So the official trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog dropped the other day, and I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have watched it. And here's the kicker. I don't hate it. Just hear me out on this one before you start raising your pitchforks and torches. I want to preface that with it doesn't look nearly as bad as what this made it look like it was going to be. I think we can all agree that this Sonic, this one right here, is not the one we had all imagined when we first heard about him coming to the big screen. Not even close. But I do understand the difficulty of trying to make Sonic look like he could somewhat maybe fit into the real world if you squint really hard and forget what a hedgehog looks like. I don't want to hate on it too much. I really don't. I honestly think that with all things considered, we could definitely have something much worse. I think it's definitely struggling by being so easily compared to Detective Pikachu, which is acing the whole bringing weird video game characters to real life jazz. I do really like that they still gave him the red sneakers, because even without his gloves or his weird uni-eye, the weird like one eye connected, that it's still one of his strongest pieces of identity, like physical identity, and that and his wit and humor. I can also appreciate that they didn't completely strip him of all of his attacks. He still has this roll attack that is pretty much the only thing in Sonic's arsenal, except for taser quills, apparently. What gives me so much hope for this movie is the way that it's written, especially how it is being portrayed in this trailer. Look at this scene right here.
Meow? Oh, come on.
While other mascots of his time were taking the hero role by being family-friendly and compassionate, or strong and determined, Sonic managed to lock down the cool and snarky scene, and this movie is nailing that to a T. This...
Oh, is that all you got?
And this...
Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
Are actually funny, and is exactly what I wanted from a big screen Sonic appearance. He is cocky and playful, and he is arguably written better in this movie than what appears to be most of his games, where he doesn't have nearly enough personality. Not only that, but this movie knows what it is. It's something that almost no one is going to take seriously, and it is using that to its strength. I mean, for Christ's sake, they're using Gangster's Paradise as the music for the trailer. They know what they're doing. If all else has failed to convince you, then you know as well as I do that this movie is the perfect comeback of Jim Carrey's unique on-screen persona.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope!
I'm
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares!
Having Jim Carrey play Robotnik in this movie is an amazing choice, and I am so happy that he was willing to play the character with a very, very different look than what we're used to. Robotnik has always had the weird intention of sometimes capturing animals and making robots, or sometimes destroying the world. I guess it depends on what day of the week it is? We even get a taste of Jim Carrey taking on the usual look of Robotnik in some weird dystopian Batman vs. Superman fever dream. I don't know how this is going to come into play. Maybe this is something along the lines of Green Hill Zone? We'll just have to wait and see. While the design of Sonic did have me worried at first, this trailer has actually provided me with hope for the movie. I love the way both Sonic and Robotnik are written as comedic characters. I think that while the plot of the movie is going to be a long shot, almost every Sonic anything has that problem, a lot of the movie is going to be driven by sheer personality of these characters and their interactions with one another. I think all in all, this is actually going to do a lot more good than it is harm for Sonic as a franchise. One of the biggest problems Sonic has is the consistency of his characters in his games, and the gameplay, but this might just provide us with the perfect Sonic to use as base material, except for how he looks. Keep everything but how he looks. As always, thank you so much for watching. I am super excited to hear what everybody else thinks of the new Sonic in all his real life big screen glory. Should we have hope, or should we burn it and kill it with fire? Let me know down below. If you want to see more videos like this one, or new Let's Plays that get uploaded every single day, then make sure you subscribe and speed dash over to the like button if you liked it, or the dislike button, of course, if you disliked it. There's also that notification bell that sometimes lets you know when I upload, so, you know, give that thing a click, and you just might get notified whenever I make a new upload. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.